The history of Vietnam is rich and complex, shaped by centuries of indigenous cultures, foreign invasions, and struggles for independence. Here's a brief overview of the key periods in Vietnamese history. Ancient and medieval Vietnam. Prehistoric period. Archaeological evidence suggests that humans have inhabited the region of modern-day Vietnam since prehistoric times. Chinese domination. Vietnam came under Chinese rule for over a millennium. Starting from 111 BC, this period saw the assimilation of Chinese culture and administration, but also resistance movement and the preservation of Vietnamese identity. Emergence of independent dynasties. Vietnamese leaders began asserting their independence in the 10th century, culminating in the establishment of the dependent Alvi dynasty in 1009. Imperial Vietnam, Tran and Le dynasties. The Tran dynasty 1225 to 1400 and the subsequent Le dynasty in 1428 to 1788 marked a period of stability and prosperity for Vietnam. The country expanded southward successfully, resisting Mongol invasions. Nguyen dynasty. The Nguyen dynasty, which began in 1802, reunified Vietnam and centralized power. It faced European colonial pressures, particularly from the French. French colonial period. French Indochina. In the late 19th century, France established its colonial rule over Vietnam, along with Cambodia and Laos, forming French Indochina. Vietnamese nationalist movement emerged seeking independence from colonial rule. Resistance and revolution. The early 20th century witnessed various anti-colonial movements, including the establishment of the Vietnamese National Party and the Indo-Chinese Communist Party. Notable leaders like Ho Chi Minh emerged during this period. Modern Vietnam. World War II and the First Indochina War. During World War II, Japan occupied Vietnam and allowed French to maintain control. However, the Vietnamese resistance, led by the Viet Minh and Kuomintang, fought against both the Japanese and the French. This culminated in the defeat of French forces at Dien Bien Phu in 1954. Vietnam War. After the First Indochina War, Vietnam was temporarily divided into North and South Vietnam. The Communist North, led by Ho Chi Minh, and the Viet Cong aimed to unify the country under a socialist government. The United States and other allies supported South Vietnam. The conflict, known as Vietnam War, lasted from the mid-1950 to 1975 and resulted in significant loss of life and destruction. Reunification and Socialist Republic. In 1975, North Vietnam successfully reunited the country by capturing Saigon, the capital of South Vietnam. The country was renamed the Socialist Republic of Vietnam, with Hanoi as its capital. Post-war Vietnam. Following the war, Vietnam faced challenges in rebuilding and recovering from conflict. Economic reforms were introduced in 1980s, gradually transitioning towards a market-oriented economy while maintaining a socialist political party system. Today, Vietnam is a rapidly developing nation with a dynamic economy and a rich cultural heritage. It has opened up to international trade and investment and has become an increasingly popular tourist destination. Vietnamese society continues to evolve as it balances economic development, political stability, and cultural preservation.